What's up, gamers? Welcome back to yet another Diecast kind of opening and review. And this is Justin Haley's Mountain Dew car from 2023, the Bristol Night Race in the fall. And we're going to take a look at this one. This was from the playoff race, but he wasn't in the playoffs. So, but as you see right here, the Justin Haley Mountain Dew Standard. We didn't have to open the box this time, because if you didn't see the last video, that's when we opened the box with this and the 2023 Watkins Glen win with William Byron in it. So if you didn't see that, go check that out. But here we go. This is Justin Haley's Mountain Dew car. And once again, this is from the Bristol Fall Race. So, and earlier in the year, he ran a Tide car. If you haven't seen that review, I've already done that. But this time, we're doing this one from the fall race. And this is Mountain Dew's first race since, I believe, Dale Earnhardt Jr. retired, if I'm not mistaken. Or that one throwback race. No, maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't do that throwback race. I don't remember. But there was one throwback race where Mountain Dew or something came back, but here it is. This is the first one since, I believe, Dale Earnhardt Jr. retired. Only 504 of these were made, so not a lot out there. Considering it's Mountain Dew, it's gonna get rare. So I was like, okay, people didn't really want this, so you know what? I'm gonna order it then. But here we go. This is a beautiful Mountain Dew car, as you can see right there. Now, the only thing about this is kind of the hood, I guess. I don't know, maybe it shouldn't have been white, but I don't know. It just looks odd, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but here's the car, this big Mountain Dew logo on the hood, though. At first, the render definitely... Not the render. When they first put out the pre-order link, it looked completely different. So I assumed that was an unused version of this game. Which was probably better off I didn't use that, because that one wasn't as good as this one. And yeah, this one's obviously so much better and more beautiful. Let's take a look at the DIN. We have DIN 196 of 504. If you remember the last opening review, we got DIN 5 out of the William Byron. If you haven't seen that, once again, go check that out. By the way, sorry, I had to fix something. Alright. So yeah, obviously the Mountain Dew colors are very beautiful. I mean, look at all this. It's amazing. I mean, tell me you wouldn't want to see this scheme again, because look at that. But technically, the scheme was kind of seen again, but it clearly wasn't as good. Except they put Mountain Dew and Cheetos on the car. If you haven't seen that, that was AJ Allmendinger's 2024 Bristol scheme from a couple weeks ago. And that was all black, and it kind of had like little Mountain Dew strokes, and then they recolored it with Cheetos on the car. And then they put Mountain Dew and Cheetos logos everywhere. It was kind of just half and half, but it should have been, that half and half could have worked out so differently, and it could have been so much better. But I do kind of like the scheme. I might get it if it makes MOQ, because Lionel just said that it's short in all scales at the moment, but I might get it if, first of all, if it makes MOQ, and then second, because I have had Cheetos as a sponsor on online, offline, and our 2003 leagues, whatever you may call them, for years, and never thought I'd see the day that Cheetos actually enters a NASCAR race, because, I don't know, because of Mountain Dew and Pepsi being out, I thought they were done for, but, I guess not, but here they are now, I guess, and hopefully that diecast makes the, max and mins, so. Anyway, back on this scheme. This is obviously one of the best Mountain Dew schemes I've ever seen, besides the Dale Jr. ones. And let's take a look at the sponsors. You have Goodyear here above the tire, and then you have the NASCAR Cup Series logo there, along with the 75th anniversary logo. Then you have the 31 here. I don't know if that's just dirt or what. It feels like dirt. Right below the number right there. I don't know. It looks like dirt. How did I get there? I don't know. But here's the 31 right there. Then there's Mountain Dew right there, and the big time right here on the side. That's the way to use your move numbers. Then you have Food City right here as well. Food City is the one that's bringing Mountain Dew and Cheetos on these cars, so we gotta thank them for doing this. And then right here you have the Workforce, and then the home of Water Solutions, colleague companies, and Leaf Home Enchantments. Yeah, hard to read that green on green. Then you have Justin Haley on the name rail. Then you have Colleague Racing, Chevrolet, Celsius, FOE, and then you have colleague companies again. Nothing here. Surprising. And then the deck lid, you have Food City. That's the reason Mountain Dew's on the car. Food City again, and Mountain Dew on the rear bumper. And the 31 right there as well. And Camaro and ZL1. As you take a look at the other side, pretty much the same stuff. It's just slanted differently. The Food City there. The Home Water Solutions, the Workforce, Leaf Home Enchantments, all colleague companies. Justin Haley, Colleague Racing, Chevrolet, Celsius, FOE, and colleague companies again. Then you have the 31 slanted this way. Then you have the NASCAR Cup Series logo and the 75th anniversary logo. Then you have Goodyear right there above the tire. And then on the hood, you have a huge Mountain Dew logo and a Food City logo as well. Then you have the 31 there and Colleague Racing logo right there. And then on the roof, you have two Mountain Dew logos and one 31. That's yellow instead of the red that they use on the car. But obviously, he DNF'd. I think he DNF'd in this race because of that wreck with Joey Logano being in it. That kind of caused a stack up in turn 3, if I'm not mistaken. And it kind of just bent his wheel, so he was kind of like done. As far as I remember, he did DNF. I don't know. But if not, he was just damaged the whole race because of that. And unfortunately, this thing did not get a good result either way. Which sucks because this car was really good. This car is good looking. I mean, Colleague definitely doesn't have the best non-road course super speedway cars ever. And yeah, this one was like, I don't know, this one was really good. I'm glad they brought Mountain Dew on board again, for the first time in a long time. And, I'm happy they did it again this year. I wish the scheme was a bit better, but, you know, I think it's cool they brought Cheetos as well for the first time in NASCAR history. Unless you're talking about the Herbie Fully Loaded movie. But yeah, AJ Allmendinger this year was the first time they brought Cheetos back into NASCAR. Well, not back, they ever into NASCAR. And I don't think that did too good either because Fox never showed a single bit of it. So, we have no idea how that did. I believe it might have been involved or was seen in that one wreck where Tyler Reddick gets spun and then Zane Smith piles into him for whatever reason. But other than that, it really wasn't seen much as this one was. And that's probably why this one made MOQ so much easier than AJ's is now. But, this one did DNP in 164 scale, so if you wanted the 164 scale, that's not available. So, that's one thing that kind of sucks. Because I thought this was going to be one of the most popular Diecasts last year, and boy, was I wrong. It just barely even made MOQ. That's what happened to it. Unreal. I don't know. I feel like this one should have been really a lot more popular. Especially with Mountain Dew on the car. You'd think, you know, a lot of people would be getting it. But, only the base number MOQ made it, so, you know. Whatever. And even now, it's not even making MOQ. It's kind of weird. But yeah, overall, great scheme. Not a great race, unfortunately, for Justin Haley. And that's pretty much it for this review. And the next one is a pretty special one. Can't wait till you guys see this one. It's my first next-gen Elite. So that'll be something. Stay tuned for that. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notification bells. And definitely, if you don't want to miss Diecast reviews like this, because, like I said, I'm dropping everything. Like I said, there's one more coming. It's a pretty good one. I can't wait. Can't wait to even open it out of the box right now. And, yeah, we'll see you gamers next time. Have a great day, gamers.